Good evening all, welcome to the Jfsc Darts Premier League match between NIS Lakers and Podar Phantoms. As we join the commentary, we've got a wonderful shot, a huge six played by Tenzing Niyogi, the opening batsman for Podar Phantoms. NIS Lakers today won the toss and they've elected to bat first. First of all, our apologies for not being able to join with you in the first few overs due to some technical glitch. We were not able to bring the live commentary to you, but now we've sorted that out, and this is a commentator Shaleen Gupta welcoming all the viewers and the spectators who are watching this match live on the YouTube channel of Jfsc and the Fatima Cricket Ground as well. And as Lakers have elected to field first and Podar Phantom, just have a look at that, 43 for 1 in 4.2 overs. What a shot that was for a huge six. Tenzing Niyogi is on fire. Vibhu Manya, the captain of, and he bowls a wide delivery. He's the captain of the NIS Lakers. And Podar has started off really well after they were put into bat first by NIS. This is a wonderful match happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground in the Vidya Vihar vicinity of Mumbai, and the Jfsc Darts Premier League 2022-23 has been a terrific tournament till now. Another couple of wonderful teams, and that's a good shot this time, but straight to the square leg, trying to take the quick single, will be taking it. This is some really good running between the wickets by Jayan Shah and Tenzing Niyogi. Jayan responding to the call really well there. Tenzing taking a very good single and rotating the strike. That's a good delivery and a quick single taken again by Jayan and Tenzing. These two are really quick between the wickets. No chance for any fielder out there. We were bowling his second over, and this has been an expensive one. And this time appealing for an LBW, but probably going down the leg side, and he was off for the single. He'd already taken off, but Jayan stopping him, sending him back at the right time. But that was a good delivery, probably a bit too much. It did more than his liking for sure, but still appeal for an LBW. Vibhu, and they want this man to go back to the pavilion as soon as possible. Tenzing Niyogi, 29 of just 20 deliveries. Vibhu to Tenzing. This is the last delivery of his second over. And that's a peach. And he's dropped it as well. So even if there would have been an edge, this would have not been out, but no edge for sure that time. And that's the end of the fifth over. 46 for 1. That's a good comeback by Vibhu. And Tenzing beaten all ends up there. 5 overs, 46 for 1. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good start by Dheeraj Sharma, the new bowler, the left arm spinner, and that's a quick single taken. That should have been stopped, but slightly sloppy work there. A single taken by Jayan. Tenzing back on strike. That's a good shot by Tenzing this time in the gap. And the fielder is chasing it brilliantly. We'll have to see whether they will come back for the third. But no chance there. This is a really good chase by the fielder. Just a couple there. It was a wonderful shot. That's a wonderful shot. This time it should be a boundary. Oh, it has gone towards the extra cover region for a boundary. That's a wonderful shot by Tenzing. This guy is on fire. Absolutely brilliant stuff there by Tenzing Niyogi. And he's such a flamboyant batsman. This is not the first time we are seeing him playing some really good shots and a wonderful innings. He is one of those prolific hitters of the cricket ball. No matter what the occasion is, what kind of tournament it is, what level of cricket he is playing, you will always find him the aggressor, especially at the top of the order. That's a good shot again this time, taking the inside edge. And that's a good work by the backward square leg fielder. This should be a wide. And look at Tenzing. He's always on the run, taking the extra run. That definitely is an asset to his batting. Not many batsmen we've seen were so eager to take the extra run always. That's a good shot by Jain. A quick single. Not coming for the second. Dheeraj Sharma. This is his last delivery of the first over of a spell. Already 10 runs of this over, so quite expensive. Oh, and he almost got him there. Was trying to pull that, but almost rolling it back into the stumps. But that's the end of the 6th over. The score is 56 for 1. What a start by the Podar Phantoms after they were put into bat. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Anirudh coming into bowl his first over and dealt with severely on the first delivery. What a shot. That is a huge 6. Wow. Just have a look at that. Giant this time coming into the act. What a shot that is. Even if there would have been a fielder This would have been a huge six. Would have cleared him easily. Playing it towards the deep square leg for a big six there and starting the over in a bang. And this time it's a wide. He was trying to bowl it outside the off stump, but slightly short, and probably that led to the line also going bad. That's a good shot. Should be a couple there. Easily taken. This is really good running between the wickets. Oh, this time in the air. That was a good delivery by Anirudh. Came back really well. Just a single this time, but still, already 10 runs have been scored off this over. Only 3 deliveries have been bowled. So he'll have to come back really nicely. He wants to restrict this over. Not a very big over. That's a wide again. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. What a brilliant piece of bowling this is. That's a big wicket. Wow. Just have a look at that. Brilliant piece of bowling. And it's Tenzing Nyogi who's gone. Oh, and that's a huge wicket for Anirudh. And we were talking about him not giving away many runs, and look what he's done. Taken one of the most important wickets in this innings. Absolutely stunning stuff there. And Tenzing playing really good, but has to go back to the pavilion courtesy some really wonderful piece of bowling by Anirudh. Just have a look at that once again. Bowling it within the stumps, and probably he was trying to play it towards the long on but missed it completely. The line was almost in block hole, and Tenzing Nyogi loses wicket. He played brilliantly. 36. We'll show you the replay once again. Anirudh would be having his tail up for sure. Just have a look at that. So 67 for 2 in 6.4 overs. Oh, and that's a big wide. Will that be a boundary? It is a boundary. So that's a poor start to the new batsman. Anirudh has bowled a lot of wides in this over. Just have a look at that. This was absolutely wild, not just a wide ball. Oh, no control on the line there. Rohit Kulkarni, the new batsman, just watching it go past him and going towards the fine leg boundary. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. That's a good comeback. We're trying to just steer it towards the third man, but passing it close to the off stump. That's the end of the seventh over, 72 for 2. Good end to the over after being hit for a lot of runs and few wides as well. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, you. Sanchit Tiwari bowling his third over. He's bowled well. This is a good start by him again. On strike is Rohit, who's yet to open his account. That was a good shot played by Jain on the first delivery towards the long on, taking a single easily. This time a quick piece of running again, and Rohit is off the mark. That was a good shot and really quickly run by both these two players, especially Jain, who pushed for the second. So 2 runs taken easily. Sanchit Tiwari with his next delivery. That's a good delivery again, and just a single. Played well towards the long on. The fielder does well there. That's a good delivery and a good shot played. Just a single this time. The sweeper does well. This time, that's a brilliant shot. Should be a big one, a huge one. What a shot that is by Rohit. And that was in the slot. Asking to be hit, and just have a look at that. Punished it brilliantly. Just stood there and watched the ball till the end, and that was the key here. Swung his bat at the right time, and what a shot. That's a huge 6. Wow. That's not a small 6 by any means. Oh, and this time probably hitting the toe end of the bat, and no run taken. That's a dot delivery. So that's the end of the 8th over. 83 for 2. Podar Phantoms are playing really well here. Gandharv coming into bowl his first over. He starts off well in this over, just a single on the first delivery. This time a full toss and probably not able to connect the way he would have liked to. Just a single. The deep mid wicket does well. Oh, and this time another full toss. Probably he's trying to entice them in the flight, but in that endeavour he is bowling full tosses. May have not found the spot which he would have wanted to. Still, he's bowled well till now in terms of the runs given. We'll have to see if he finds the spot. An action very similar to Adil Rashid. Gandharv. Just have a look at that wrist position when he bowls that. A single taken this time by playing it towards the long on. He's a wrist spinner. Just have a look at that. And this time a good shot, and what a stop that is. Wow. Absolutely wonderful piece of work there by the short third fielder. Just have a look at that. He stopped at least a couple for his team. That was cut nicely by Rohit. Short delivery, and he was probably trying to hit it towards the covers, but gets the thick edge. And oh, and what a stop that is. This is a wonderful stop. Oh, and this time in the air. Has he cleared the long off, and he's dropped him? Oh, that is such a tragedy. That was one of the most simple catches that you will ever get on the boundary. That was a good delivery and trying to play the big shot, but should have been caught at the long off boundary. Oh, and he almost got him there, and the last moment fumbles it. That's the end of Gandharv's first over. 9 overs have been bowled. 88 for 2. Could have been 88 for 3 also. Jayan gets a lucky scare. Probably he relied more on timing than power on that shot, and that's what almost got his wicket. But he's lucky to be there, and he should be capitalizing. He's playing so well there, Jayan. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Good delivery by Dheeraj. This is his second over. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. This time he doesn't drop it. Played it in the air. The intention was to clear the covers fielder, but the execution was not right, and this is a third wicket down. Just have a look at that replay. Dheeraj bowling really well here, but not getting the right power. Rohit giving it straight to the fielder at the covers. 89 for 3 are Podar Phantoms now after the fall of this wicket. Rohit Kulkarni playing a good hand, 11 of 10 deliveries, and he has to go back. That was good bowling by Dheeraj Sharma, who gets his first wicket. And drinks being called for. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We're back live after the drinks break, and Dheeraj continuing with his over. This is his second over. 89 for 3. Podar Phantoms have just lost Rohit Kulkarni. Dheeraj getting his first wicket of this innings of his spell. That's a wide. Not a good delivery. Extra given. Way outside that off stump line. He's bowled well in this over. Oh, and as I say that, he bowls a poor delivery. This should be a boundary. No chance for any fielder out there. Just gave a gift there to the batsman. Just have a look at that. A full toss in that too. Way outside the leg stump. Just needed to help it towards the boundary. What a shot that is, but you got to convert them as well. So that's a good shot. And still a delivery left in this over. So he was bowling well, but this boundary has spoiled the over in terms of the economy. He needs to be bowling within the stumps. He's bowled a wide and then bowled another one in the leg side as well. That's a wonderful end to the over. This is what he should be aiming at. And that's the end of the 10th over. 94 for 3 they are after 10 overs. We'll be back after a quick break. Stay tuned, viewers. Anirudh coming into bowl his next over. On strike is Sudeep Gokhle. It's Jain actually who's on strike. Sudeep is at the non-striker's end. Jain plays it well towards the covers, but there's a fielder out there. No run taken. Oh, this should be a wide down the leg side. Another extra given there. He'll have to ball that again as well. That's a wonderful shot. Just a single though. Good stop there by the fielder at long on. Let's have a look at that. That did have a lot of bottom hand in that shot. That's so good to see that shot. And Jain is playing a wonderful knock. 25 already. Another good delivery by Anirudh. Sudeep playing it straight to the fielder at extra cover. No run taken. Should be a wide. No ball, I beg your pardon, and this should be a boundary as well. That was way high. Over his waist height. We'll have to see. Let's have a look at that. Oh, absolutely no ball, no doubt about that, and played well towards the fine leg. That's a boundary. This should be a free hit. The next one. This time it should be another boundary. It's a boundary again. We'll have to see whether it is the bat or whether it is a leg by. Oh, it seemed it was bat. A good shot. Still another boundary this time. He has been playing really well. Yeah, that was bat, confirmed by the umpire as well. So two boundaries, one of a no ball and then a boundary of the bat on the free hit. Another full toss. He's not been bowling well, to be honest. Needs to bowl a better line and the length as well, especially the length. He's bowled a no ball above the waist height. He's bowled full tosses in this over. The line also has been straying either down the leg side or mid leg, and this time again the middle leg stump line played really well by Jain. Will be a couple here. Will they come back for the third? This is really good running between the wickets and they are coming back for the third. Absolutely wonderful piece of work there by Sudeep here. Just have a look at that. That was a good shot towards the fine leg. Played it really fine and the fielder tried his best to stop it but could not, and then the other fielder, the same fielder, started chasing the ball and 3 runs taken. "11 overs have been bowled, 109 for 3. That was a very expensive over by Anirudh. Look at the run rate, almost 10 runs an over. This is a really good batting performance by Podar Phantoms in the first 11 overs of this match. That's a good delivery. Dheeraj bowling his next over. This is his third. It's a good shot, just a single this time. That's a wonderful shot. Will that be a boundary? Oh, and he tried his level best there, but that's a boundary. The sweeper cover fielder did try really hard, but what a shot that is by Sudeep. Just have a look at that. A short delivery. Played really well towards the sweeper cover for a boundary. Absolutely brilliant work there by the batsman there, Sudeep Gokhle. Just a single this time. So a wide and then a single. So another expensive over till now. This should be a no ball. Is that a no ball or was it dipping? We'll have to just see that. Probably it was dipping, so he's lucky there. Did not get a no ball. The bowler, Jfsc, playing really well. 29 of just 22. Dheeraj bowling his last delivery of the third over of his spell. That's a quick single they're trying to take. Will there be a chance of a run out? Oh, and he's taken it so quickly. Sudeep Gokhle is really a live wire between the wickets, and that's the end of the 12th over. 117 for 3 after 12. We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good shot. Should just be a single though. Nandar bowling his second over. Just a single this time. And he extracted some good bounce out of that. Just have a look at that. Adil Rashid's action is very similar to this guy, and or maybe the other way you could say, but very similar action. That's a good shot. Should be a boundary. That is a boundary. What a shot that is. That was pitched up. He played it to perfection. One bounce into the fence. There was a fielder, the long off fielder tried his best to stop, but just have a look at that. That was in the right gap. That was a wonderful slide by the fielder. But the shot was even better and the ball wins the race. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Flighting it really well. And he was playing it on the back foot. Should have tried and taken it as a full toss, because that was almost a foolish length delivery, and this time again a foolish delivery. This should be a boundary again. What a shot that is. Wow, probably one of the best shots you'll see in the evening today. Just have a look at that. This definitely deserves a lot of praise, and Jain is on fire. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is. Fielder was there, but just a regular effort by him as the ball was so quickly into the boundary. Another expensive over. 10 already in this over. Oh, and this time should be a big one. It's a big one. What a shot that is. Absolutely stunning bit of work there. Jain is on fire, and he has decided to deal only in boundaries here. He's hitting at will now. This time straight down the ground. Entire dugout and all the players on the ground, just spectators. What a shot that was. Probably the shot of the evening. There was a lot of bottom hand in that shot as well. So 133 for 3 after 13 overs. They've crossed the 10 run per over mark as well. The current run rate is 10.3. Absolutely stunning piece of work there by the Podar Phantoms, and Jfsc. He's having the time of his life. 45 of just 28 deliveries, and the last few deliveries he has been really aggressive and very impactful. Jalpan Shah coming into ball his second over. In the air, the first delivery will be a boundary. playing it brilliantly towards the deep point region. Just have a look at that. And I'm surprised there was no point position there. They've kept it open, and he's bowling outside the off stump, that to a short delivery. So probably they've missed the trick here completely. Sudeep Gokhle coming into the act this time, hitting it wonderfully towards the deep point for a boundary. And Sudeep is playing a wonderful hand as well, 23 of just 12 deliveries. Another good shot straight to the fielder this time. A quick single taken. Jalpan bowling well this time. Sudeep taking a single and Jayan back on strike. Another good shot, and this time should be at least a single. That's a good stop by the fielder there. He plays the deep point now and he does well. Runs all the way to the third man to stop the runs, and only a single that time, so that's a good piece of fielding there by the fielder. Oh, that's a good delivery, and taking a quick single again. The keeper trying to run him out, but he was already in. He's so quick, Jayan Shah. And Sudeep Gokhle is a live wire between the wickets. Really quick and runs like a gazelle. They've found a brilliant partnership, these two. Need to stay at the wickets till the end, and Podar Phantoms will be definitely having a big score if these two stay till the end. That's a good shot towards the long off. Just a single again. That was pitched up and played well, driven on the offside to the long off region. In the air this time, that's a good delivery. Will that be caught? Oh, and that is missed. The fielder by a whisker. Very, very close to the covers fielder there. Just have a look at that. Totally missed just that. That was a slow delivery, probably very well bowled by Jalpan. Oh, and probably just went out of the hand. At the last moment. But that was a wonderful piece of bowling. We'll have a look at that once again. Looked really interesting, this replay. That was a slow delivery for sure. Tried to drive it and missed it. Oh, and this time just have a look at that. That's the end of the 14th over. 142 for 3 after 14. That's a good shot, and this slight misfield as well. Oh, and will they come back for the second? They're coming back. Sudeep is wonderful. Vibhu Mania coming into bowl his third over, the captain. That was a wonderful piece of running between the wickets. Just have a look at that. Slight fumble by the fielder. So runs so quickly. Already inside the crease. Coming to bowl his next delivery, Vibhu. This is his third over. Oh, and that's a big shot, it seems, in the air. Will that be a big one? That is a big one, without doubt. What a shot by Sudeep here. Huge six. The long on fielder, just a spectator there. Just have a look at that. Tossed up and asking to be hit, enticing him in the big shot, and Sudeep executing it so well. No chance for the fielder there. A huge six by Sudeep. Just a single this time. Let's show you the replay once again. Just have a look at that. It's a wonderful shot. What a six this is. Big one by the batsman. No chance for the fielder there. And all of a sudden Sudeep Gokhle, 17 balls and 34 runs, a strike rate of 200. Wow. Jayan Shah, 47 of 13. These two have taken the score to more than 150 now. 151 for 3. They are in the 15th over. Absolutely stunning batting by both these batsmen, especially Sudeep. In the air this time. Played in the gap and should be a boundary, but just a single. That's a good piece of work there by the fielder. It's a good shot and wonderful piece of work there by the fielder. Just a single again. That's a good shot. Just a single. So 15 overs have been bowled, 154 for 3. That's a wonderful piece of batting by Podar Phantoms. Jiten Singh coming into bowl the next over. That's a good shot played towards the onside and a couple taken easily. That's his 50. Wow, Jen has completed his 50 in style, raising his bat to the teammates, getting a wonderful ovation. Just have a look at that celebration. Brilliant by Jayan Shah, 51 of just 33 deliveries, and what a player this guy is. Has been the pick of the batsman today. He's played some wonderful shots and getting a thoroughly deserving 50. Oh, and he almost got him there, but that's a boundary. Oh, and that was really close to his hands. Just have a look at that. That was not a very convincing shot, to be honest. Very short delivery. Oh, and he almost got him there, just over his extended arms, but that's a boundary. So they're getting runs freely now. Jain on 55 of 34. Another good shot this time towards the deep square leg. Should be a couple easily. Probably they'll come back for the third as well. Sudeep is so quick between the wickets. What a runner he is, this guy, Sudeep Gokhle. Another 3 runs added to the tally. What a shot that is. Absolutely cracking it, but just a single. This definitely deserves an applause, this shot. Let's have a look at that. Played it brilliantly. Sudeep Gokhle is on fire. Wonderful shot. Probably one of the best shots of the evening. Would have been a certain boundary if he would have hit that in the power play. Straight to the fielder this time. And this time cut towards the short third fielder. Just a single. That's a good shot. A couple of runs taken. Jiten bowling a wonderful delivery. This is the 17th over, so death overs have started. That's a good delivery. Beg your pardon, that was not Jitendra. Gandharv bowling is next over. Oh, and this time in the air. And he's gone! Wonderful piece of bowling there by Gandharv. Sudeep Gokhle, the big wicket, perishes. Oh, it's Jain. Probably even bigger this wicket is. Let's have a look at that. Jain trying to hit it outside the park, but this time finding the fielder at covers. That's a good catch taken. And let's have a look at the replay once again. Simple catch and taken nicely, and that's the End of a wonderful partnership. Jfsc 59 of 36. What an innings by him. And Podar Phantoms are 167 for 3 after 4. I beg your pardon. After 16.2 overs. Gandhar taking his first wicket. That's a good delivery. The new batsman Abhishek Singh on strike. That was almost a yorker. Abhishek is a fantastic player. We'll have to see how he utilizes the remaining 3.5 overs. Just a single this time. He's off the mark. That's a wonderful shot this time. Should be a boundary. What a shot that is. Wow. A short delivery and dealt with severely. Wonderfully played. And Sudeep Gokhle today has been probably the best batsman in my opinion. His shots have been absolutely of the highest quality. This time a good shot played towards the deep covers. That was a good stop by the fielder, but still a couple taken easily. Jiten coming to bowl his next over this time. In the air and taken easily. That's a wicket and Abhishek perishes finally. Not much he could do today with the bat. That's a big wicket actually. He has a lot of potential. This guy can easily hit big sixes and few boundaries in the last few overs, and that's a good catch taken by the fielder at covers. And Jitendra strikes on his first delivery of the 18th over. 174 for 5. Podar Phantoms. We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned, viewers. Oh, and that's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Oh, and he's missed it. That's a boundary. That's a wonderful start for the new batsman. Let's have a look at the replay there. Should have stopped that. That was not a difficult one by any means, but that has been missed. Played well though. Oh, and that was a sloppy bit of work. Boundary there. That's a good delivery and just a single. Quickly taken. Not trying the run out here. Not attempting. A good single taken. Sudeep back on strike. Rupesh More is the new batsman. He's playing really well. This guy. This time should be a leg by, just a single. That's a wide. Poor delivery and an extra given. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. That's a single. That's a good piece of work for the short fine fielder. That should be a wide. So he's bowling a lot of extras in this over. This is a second wide. You can't afford to bowl so many extras. This is the 18th over. 13 deliveries still remaining. They're already at 183 for 5. Sudeep Gokhle, 45 of 25. He's on fire, this guy. It's a good shot. Just a single. Oh, and he's missed that. Should be a boundary. Definite boundary this time. You can have a look at that replay. Oh, and it touched the boundary rope. So that's the end of the 18th over. 187 for 5 after 18. Vibhumanya coming into bowl this last over is the captain of the team. Podar Phantoms 187 for 5. They would be eyeing at least 210 score, especially if Sudeep is still there. He's been the pick of the batsman. He's on 49 of just 26 deliveries, and Rupesh More will be taking strike in the second last over. This is the penultimate over of the innings. Vibhumanya coming into bowl his last over. Rupesh on strike. Vibhu. We'll have to see whether he would be bowling the Yorkers or... Oh, and that's a wonderful length. And he's utilised his shoulder brilliantly and extracted wonderful bounce from the pitch this time. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Should be a boundary. Will be a boundary. What a shot that is. You have to have a look at the replay there. Vibhu. This is the second delivery ball. A poor delivery down the leg side and played well by the batsman. A full toss there. Just helped it towards the fine leg boundary, and Vibhu needs to be consistent on the line. And the length as well. This time both were missing. That's a good shot this time. A wonderful shot towards the third man region. Plays it so well. Just have a look at that. One of the best shots of the evening. Another boundary. Oh, and he played it so well. There was a third man fielder, but he also couldn't do anything about it. So they've reached 195 for 5, and they should be eyeing 215 to 220. The way they're striking the ball, especially Rupesh More has started brilliantly. Oh, and this time a good comeback by Vibhu. He was trying to shuffle across to the off stump, probably trying to play the scoop shot, but Vibhu sensed it brilliantly and bowled towards the off stump only, slightly away from the off stump, that to a skidder. Rupesh More could not connect that. Coming into bowl his next delivery, Vibhu. That's a good delivery, a slower one, and a quick single taken by Sudeep. Oh, and that is a very poor throw by the keeper. This wasn't required, but they do not take the second run. That was a good call. Oh, and what a shot that is. This seems to be a big one, but this will be a boundary. That was a wonderful shot, and probably choosing the longest boundary. And that's his 50 as well. This guy has played so well. Wonderful innings, 53 of just 27 deliveries, a strike rate of almost 27. He deserves all the applause and the credit. And the score is 200 for 5. 19th over has been bowled. So last 6 deliveries remaining in this over. In this innings, I beg your pardon. Just 1 over remaining. Jitendra coming to bowl the last over of this first innings. good start to the over. A dot delivery. The score still at 200. They should be eyeing at least 210, if not more. Oh, and this should have been stopped, but that's a wonderful shot, just a single though. Oh, and what a throw that is, and trying to come back for the second, but Sudeep stopping him there, and he's on strike now, Sudeep. That's a good shot. Just a single. It's a wonderful shot. Should be a couple. But they are content with a single only. This is really good bowling by Jitendra Singh. This is last over of the innings. This is his third over, but he's bowling so well. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Should be a big one. That's a boundary. Absolutely stunning piece of work there by Sudeep Gokhle. He has played a blinder today. What a shot that is. That was pitched up in the slot and was waiting for that, and he's got such a wonderful bat swing. Just have a look at that. One bounce into the fence. Amazing batsman to have in your lineup. What a player this guy is. Oh, and this time it should be a couple. Trying to come back for the second. This should be chance of a run out, and he's reached. Brilliant work there. That's the end of the 20 overs. 209 for 5 after 20 overs. And that's a formidable score that they've made. The Podar Phantoms. 210 is what they've given as a target to NIS Lakers, and that's definitely a steep ask. A very big score. And the NIS Lakers will have to play out of their skin to win this match. They have the ability. Let me tell you guys, they have the batting lineup. But that's a wonderful score by Podar Phantoms, who were asked to bat first after NIS Lakers won the toss today in the Jfsc Dads Premier League match 2022-23. So we'll take a break of around 10 minutes and we'll be back in the second innings of this match. Stay tuned, viewers. Podar Phantoms have made 209 for 5 in 20 overs, and the NIS Lakers have been given a target of 210 to chase. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Stay tuned, viewers. Take care. We're back live for the second innings in this wonderful match between NIS Lakers and Podar Phantoms. This is the Jfsc Darts Premier League 2022-23, and this is your commentator Shaleen Gupta welcoming all the viewers once again for the second innings. The first ball is about to get bowled, and Podar Phantoms have made a mammoth score of 209 for 5. This is the first delivery in the second innings. And that's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. It's played well by Dheeraj Sharma, who's the opening batsman. Rohit Kulkarni, the tall, fast bowler, bowling his first over and the first over of this innings as well. And NIS Lakers have got their task cut out here. 210 to win in 20 overs. That's a good shot by Dheeraj. Sent back again, no run taken. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery and played well by Dheeraj. Just a single this time. He's off the mark finally on the third delivery of the first over. This is good work by Rohit Kulkarni, starting off well. Way above the eye level. Rohit Kulkarni starting off really well, and and this time a short delivery pulled by Karthik. Will that be a boundary? Seems this is going to be a couple of runs only. That's a good chase by the fielder. Did not get on the meat of the bat, and that's the end of the first over. Rohit Kulkarni starting off so well. Just 3 of the over and 3 without loss after 1 over. And NIS Lakers need a lot of runs. They need to strike right from the word go. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. That's a good start by Afaq Siddiqui. This is his first over. He's got a wonderful knack of bowling some really good line and length and picking up early wickets. Afaq. Another good delivery, and this time slightly straying down. Goes as a wide. Oh, and he's come back really well after that wide. And trying to take the quick single. Have taken it easily. This is really good bowling by Afaq Siddiqui. They're not able to hit a single boundary till now. This is the second over. Just have a look at that. Wonderful piece of bowling there. Oh, and this time he almost got him there. The inside edge. Just be a single. Trying to heave it towards the onside, but not getting the right connection. Oh, and what a delivery that was. He tried to extract some bounce out there from the pitch, and he did succeed. That's the end of the second over. 6 without loss after 2 overs, and not a very good start by the Lakers. Rohit coming to bowl his next over. He starts off well. Under the dot. A lot of dot deliveries in the first 2 overs, and continuing with the dot, Rohit Kulkarni. But the nice Lakers don't want the dots, they want the boundaries. And oh, and this time that's a wonderful delivery. Pitched it up, trying to hit the big one again, not succeeding. Karthik Chopra. That's a wide. That's a short play towards the mid-on, just a single. Another good delivery. That's a wonderful shot, and this should be a catch, but he's dropped it. Oh, should have been caught. It should have been the first wicket in this innings. Just have a look at that. Trying to hit the big one. Dheeraj hitting it straight into the hands of the fielder. And why did he jump there? Wow. That was slightly not required. Could have taken it without the jump as well. Just have a look at that once again. Jump was not required. Come back live. That's the end of the third over. He's bowled well, Rohit Kulkarni. The score for NIS Lakers is just 9 runs in the first 3 overs, so they need to start hitting some really big shots, else the match could go out of their control completely in the first few overs only. Afaq coming into bowl his next over. 3 overs 9 for no loss. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling, and this is not good batting. They need to probably charge on the wicket or create some room for themselves and start hitting the boundaries. When will they start hitting the boundaries? It's a big score they are chasing. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. A quick single taken by Dheeraj and Karthik. Afaq Siddiqui bowling really well. In the air and away from the fielder. And a couple that time. That's a short delivery played well towards the sweeper cover. There's a fielder out there. Just a single. Oh, there should be a wide. That's down the leg side. In the air. Starts off with a wide, Rohit Kulkarni. 17 without loss after 4. The score was 16 at the end of the last over. Another wide. 2 in a row. That was way outside that off stump. Oh, and that's a good delivery. That's a good comeback. Another wide, so it's definitely missing the line here. 3 wides is bowled in this over. This is just the 5th over. It's a good shot played and should just be a single. Till now they haven't scored a boundary. And these batsmen have taken their time. 13 balls and 7 runs Karthik Chopra. Now on 8, 14 and Dheeraj Sharma was on strike. 12 balls and 6 runs. So a strike rate of 50 for both. Definitely not a good strike rate. Karthik Chopra slightly ahead on the strike rate. But still not up to the mark, especially as per the requirement of the score today in the context of this match. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. And somehow they are placing the balls every time to the fielders. Slightly unlucky as well, but all the shots they've hit till now, the good ones as well, have gone to the fielders only. So unfortunately, the luck also not favouring them till now. Oh, and that's a poor delivery. That will be the first boundary in this innings, and that too from a wide. That was way down the leg side. What was he bowling? Absolutely good stuff there. Just have a look at that. Oh, and the keeper also did really well, but still couldn't get to the ball. A boundary there for 5 runs gifted by the bowler. In the air this time. Will that be a boundary? And this is the first boundary from the bat. Wonderfully played by Karthik here. That was a good shot in the slot and he hit it with a straight bat. That was a good shot as well. The fielder tried his best to stop that, but couldn't chase it down. The ball's winning the race there. Another good delivery and straight to the fielder this time. The cover point doing well. This time in the air. Oh, and what a catch! That is absolutely stunning piece of work. Cannot be a better catch than what he's taken today. Let's have a look at that. What a catch and what a wicket this is. The credit goes only and only to the fielder. Just have a look. Oh, and what a catch that is. Stunning piece of work and one of the best catches that you will have in this tournament. And the first wicket is down. 31 for 1. Doing the right thing there. The fielder deserves another replay for sure. That was a good delivery. Pitched it up and trying to hit the big shot. Clear the infield and he jumped at the right time, making it really easy to finish the catch for himself. Absolutely stunning piece of work there. Karthik Chopra has to go back to the pavilion. And 31 for 1 after 5 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Afaq coming into bowl his third over. This is the sixth in the innings, and the first wicket has fallen. Oh, and that's a wonderful start to the new over by Afaq Siddiqui. It's a good shot played towards the square leg. Should be a couple. Coming back for the second. This is really good running between the wickets as well, and that was a good shot. He's just playing a good shot towards the square leg and earning a couple for himself. And that's a good delivery, but a single taken probably will be leg byes. Yes, leg by signal by the umpire. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Another dot by Afaq in this over. This is the second dot. Another wonderful delivery, another dot. Bowling so well, Afaq Siddiqui in the right channel, the perfect line and brilliant length as well, extracting some bounce as well. He's on fire, this guy. That's a good delivery, played well towards the square leg for a single, and that's the end of Afaq's third over. 6 overs have been bowled. The score is 35 for 1 after 6. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. And that's a new over starting. Jfsc starting with the new over. He starts off well, hitting the pads on the first delivery. Ali Asghar Karwa is the batter. Giant to Ali again. Oh, and he's got him. Yes, it seemed that he almost got him, but I was wrong. He had hit the stumps. What a wicket that is. Just have a look at that. The second wicket going down. For a moment it seemed that he could hit it, but wonderful piece of bowling, and Giant taking his first wicket and the second of the NIS Lakers falls down on the score of 35. New batsman on strike, and that's a good shot played. Is that a boundary? This will be a boundary. Good shot played towards third man. Giant bowling his next delivery. That's a good shot played again, straight to the fielder. Oh, and he's kind of deflected it for a single. Sloppy work there by the fielder at the point region. A single taken. Trying to take the single again, but taking it on the pads. No run. This should be a wide, and going down the leg side, fine leg boundary, and that's a 4. Poor delivery down the leg side by Giant. Just have a look at that. So another wide, along with 4 runs gifted, 5 wides. The score has reached 45 for 2 all of a sudden. There were 6 runs in 3 overs, and this is the 7th over, and it's 45 for 2. A lot of extras being given away by Podar Phantoms. Giant bowling a very expensive over till now. It's a good delivery. 10 runs of that over, although he got a wicket, so end of his first over. 7 overs have been bowled to 45 for 2. Viren Shah coming to bowl his first over. He's a wonderful bowler, this guy. Reminds us of the great Andy Caddick, Viren Shah. Just have a look at that run up and action. Almost like Andy Caddick. That's a very good start. The quality of the bowling is also of a very high level. Viren Shah. He's a tall guy and extracts a lot of bounce from the pitches, even if they're not conducive to pace bowling. That's what his strength is. That's what his quality is. Oh, and that's a good delivery, and that's a thick edge. Should just be a single. There's a fielder out there. The third man does well, just a single. Oh, and he's bowled him. And that is what he's so good at. Taking wickets, and the third wicket for Nias Lakers. The fourth wicket for Nias Lakers, I beg your pardon, is down. That was really good bowling. Just have a look at that. Viren bowling within the stumps. Brilliant bowling this is by him. The middle stump uprooted. Oh, and Dheeraj did not have any idea about that. Was trying to hit the big shot. 46 for 3 after 7.3. This is the third wicket which is down for Nias Lakers. Jitendra Singh coming into bat, new batsman. Viren Shah gets his first wicket. This is just his first over, so this is really good bowling by Viren. He just needs to stay with the same line. He needs to bowl within the stumps, and that is what he's really good at. That's what his strength is. This is a wide, so not backing it up well after bowling a wonderful delivery that got him a wicket. That's a good delivery. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery again. That skidded through and it hit the wicket keeper. Unfortunately, that was a quick one. Oh, and probably it bounced just ahead of the keeper. The last delivery of the 8th over. 47 for 3 is the score. Oh, and this is really well played by the batsman. Should come back for the second. They will come back easily. This is really good running between the wickets as well. Viren finishing off really well. It's 4 of the over. The score is 49 for 3 after 8 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Jain Shah with his next over. He starts off well. A dot delivery. So 161 still required of 72 deliveries. Almost out of their reach. especially the way they are playing. Doesn't seem that they would be able to achieve the score, but they should be trying and aiming to get as near to the score as possible. At least a 150 should be on their mind. That's a good delivery again, another dot. The run rate still is not 6 runs and over. So this is definitely a concern. They need to strike some big blows. That's a good shot. Slight fumble from the fielder. This will just be a single. Trying to come back for the second, but the batsman says no, and that was a good call by him. So that's a 50 up in the 9th over. They should aim scoring another 100 in the last 10.3 overs. The remaining 10.3 overs. That's a good shot. Flicked really well towards the mid wicket for a single. The deep mid wicket does well there. Not much have they offered to hit as well, the bowlers of Podar Phantoms, but the intent has been really weak here by the batsmen. They're not trying the big shots at all, even when the balls are pitched up or the deliveries are. And this time probably it seems he's listened to my commentary. What a shot that is proving me wrong brilliantly. And that is the way we want to see this match going forward. Just have a look at that in the slot, and that is the intent that we want from the batsman. A huge 6 down the ground. Brilliant stuff there by the batsman. Anirudh striking it off really well. This should be a wide. Jfsc, 8 runs of this over till now. He's bowled well, but now 9 of the over. It's really good stuff by Anirudh. This is a wide again. Jayan giving away 10 runs of the 5 deliveries, out of which 8 have come in the last delivery. Another good shot this time. Should be a big one. What a shot that is. Oh, and just a couple they will get. Probably did not get the elevation right. It was really high in the air, but not long. It's a good stop by the fielder. That's the end of Jayan's second over. 61 for 3 after 9 overs. Anirudh playing really well. And Jitendra is on strike now. Only 11 overs remaining in this innings and the match. Viren bowling his second over, starting off really well. A good delivery. That's another good delivery. Viren consistent with his line and length. That's a good shot. Just a single though. Fielder doing really well. Another good shot, but straight to the fielder, just a single. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Another dot. 9.5 overs, 63 for 3. They need to score some big shots here. The intent really not there. That's a good shot, but some aerial shots also are required. Anirudh has still shown some intent. Jitendra needs to support him. That's the end of the 10th over, 64 for 3, and drinks being called for. We'll be back after a couple of minutes after the drinks. Stay tuned, viewers. And you're back live after the drinks break. Abhishek Singh is coming into bowl his first over, being introduced into the attack. He's a wonderful bowler. We'll have to see if he could do something today. Not much contribution with the bat by him today, and he starts off well with a dot. A very intelligent cricketer this guy Abhishek Singh is. Oh, and almost getting him there. Wonderful piece of bowling. Slowing down the pace a bit and shortening the length as well. This is the 11th over. The score is just 64 for 3. They're chasing 210. that's a good shot. Should just be a single. There's a fielder out there. Anirudh back on strike. That's a good delivery. Another dot by Abhishek. Oh, and that's a attempt to play a big shot. Will that be caught? And he's gone. What a catch that is. Wow. This is a very good catch, and that is what we were mentioning about Abhishek. He has the capability and the knack to take wickets, and takes one immediately in his first over. That's a very good catch. And this is a fourth wicket down for the Lakers. And Anirudh was playing well, trying to hit a big shot again, but this time he perishes to a wonderful catch. Just have a look at the replay once again. Trying to hit the big shot. It was way up in the air. Did not get the proper connection, and straight to the long on fielder. That's a good catch. So 65 for 4 after 10.5. Just one delivery remaining in his first over. Abhishek Singh has struck well for his team. Although this match definitely is in control of the Podar Phantoms, but they would want to wrap it up as soon as possible, since there is not much resistance by the NIS Lakers. That's a good delivery and played well as well. So that's the end of the 11th over. Abhishek's first was a very successful one. Takes a wicket and gives away only one run. Nitin Gupta is the new batsman, and Jiten will be on strike now. Viren coming into bowl is next over. Oh, and that's an inside edge. Gautam Jain, the new batsman, gets a boundary on the first delivery he faces. Let's have a look at that. That was a good delivery. Wonderful piece of bowling there. That's a good comeback. And that's the end of... Is that the end? One delivery remaining in this over. This is his third over. Has given only 5 runs in this over. 70 for 5 is the score. That's a good over by Viren Shah. 12 have been bowled, 70 for 5. We'll be back after a quick break. Stay tuned. Trying to take the quick single, and they succeed. Nitin Gupta is off the mark. Gotham is on strike. Abhishek Singh coming to bowl his next over. It's a good delivery. Oh, and this should be a wide. Probably shuffled towards the off stump to hit that shot. That's saved the bowler from getting a wide against his name. Oh, that's a good delivery. Almost a similar delivery to the one that he bowled previously, as if it was a highlight of the first delivery. Oh, and this time in the air, should be out. Oh, and he's just placed it in the right area there. The shot of the fielder and taking a single. The short third. Trying to take the catch. Viren Shah it is. But the ball was nowhere near him. And this is the last delivery. A quick over bowled by Abhishek. That's a wonderful piece of bowling, and the good shot there should just be a single. That's the end of the 13th over. 73 for 5 after 13. Last 7 overs remaining. Amit Shah coming to bowl his first over, and that's a wonderful shot. Will be a boundary on the first delivery that he bowls. That was a poor delivery. That's a wonderful shot. Short delivery and drifting down the leg side. Just have a look at that. It's a gift to the batsman and he accepts it gleefully. Boundary scored wonderfully towards a deep backward square leg region. Good shot. Just single. It's a wonderful shot this time, should be a boundary again. That reaches the ropes. Wonderful piece of batting this by the batsman. Let's have a look at that shot. Another poor delivery, and you have to cash in on these poor deliveries, and he's doing it really well. So both Gautam and Nitin getting a boundary apiece in this over. Amit Shah slightly expensive. Coming into bowler's next delivery, Amit Shah. Just a single this time. Coming back for the second there. This is really good stuff. 2 runs taken easily. That's a good delivery and trying to take a quick single, succeeding. Not attempting the run out there, Amit Shah. And they're coming back for the second. What are they doing? Is it a chance of a run out or a very poor throw? That's a really poor throw by the fielder. Let's have a look at that. What was he? Oh, and probably it slipped out of his hand. And he was just not interested to run him out, it seems. A couple taken there by both these batsmen. That's the end of the 14th over, 87 for 5 after 14, last 6 overs remaining. Abhishek with the next over. That's a good shot played towards the fine leg. He made room for himself. Shuffled across towards the off stump and his paddle swept it towards the fine leg. A couple taken easily. That was a good shot played by Gautam Jain. He's playing some really good shots here. Just 35 balls remaining and 121 is the score that they need to get in those 35 deliveries. That's a huge ask. Won't be able to complete it, fulfill it for sure, but then they should be trying to at least score 70 out of those 121. Oh, and this time should be a boundary. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Stop. Wow, that's a brilliant stop by the fielder. Just have a look at that. Getting the thick edge there, coming down the track, trying to hit the big shot. Just have a look. Oh, and no chance for the keeper there, but amazing work there by the fielder at short third man. Brilliant stuff there. Abhishek coming into bowler's next delivery. A short delivery pulled nicely towards the deep mid wicket, or the long on, I beg your pardon. That's a boundary. Wow, it's a wonderful shot by The batsmen showing some real intent here, these two, Nitin and Gautam. That's a wonderful shot. No chance for the long on fielder, playing it wide of the long on fielder. A couple of bounces into the boundary. Absolutely wonderful piece of batting there. A short delivery by Abhishek and cashed in big time on that. So Abhishek needs to pitch it up. Cannot bowl short to such wonderful batsmen. Another short delivery, another wonderful shot of the back foot. Just a single this time. That is a good stop by the long off fielder. And Nitin Gupta hitting some really good shots. He's a tall guy. You can't bowl short to him. He'll just hit you all around the park. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Coming back nicely, Abhishek Singh this time was trying to play it cheekily towards the third man. They could not steer it. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot this time. Should be just a single. There's a fielder out there. Oh, and he's missed it. They're coming back for the second. This is really sloppy work there by the fielder at third man. Couple taken there, and that's the end of the 15th over. 97 for 5 after 15, last 5 overs remaining. Amit Shah coming to bowl his next over. It's to bowl. Full edge delivery, the short one again, and that's a poor bit of work there. It should be a boundary. Oh, and that is really sloppy work there. That's the 100 up with that shot. Let's have a look at that. Should have been just a single, but was that a no ball? It seems yes, that was a no ball as well. So 5 runs off that ball, and we'll have to bowl again. There's a lot of dew on the ground. They have been wiping the ball all throughout this innings. This is definitely a factor in the months of November and December if you have matches in Mumbai. A lot of dew is there on the grounds. So you need to be careful while winning the toss whether you want to really bowl first and chase down the score. You need to bat first and defend the score. That's a wonderful shot. Another boundary there. He's on fire, this guy, Nitin Gupta. Let's have a look at that. What a shot that is. Couple of bounces into the fence at the deep covers. Absolutely brilliant piece of batting there. Amit Shah proving to be really expensive. His first over also went for a lot of runs. And his second over also till now has gone for a lot of runs. Just one delivery, and that is low full toss played well by Nitin, but just be a single there. The long off doing well. It's a good shot. Should just be a single. The long one does well. Just a single. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot this time. Will this be a single? Just a single this time. Nathan playing well. That's a good shot. Just be a single. This is the last delivery of the 16th over. Only the death overs remaining after this, and they have played well. Nitin Gupta and Gautam Jain. Nitin Gupta specifically, 24 of just 12 deliveries. He's on strike again. Gautam is on strike now. In the air this time, and he's gone. It's Nitin Gupta who's lost his wicket. So the simple catch given to the fielder at the covers. Soft dismissal there. Nitin Gupta. A wonderful innings, but this time he's gone. Let's have a look at the replay. He played well for his 24, just 13 deliveries, but eventually has to go back to the pavilion. This is the 6th wicket down for the NIS Lakers. 111 for 6. That was a short delivery, and just have a look at that. Not a very convincing shot. It's a simple catch to the covers fielder who's standing on the ring. Oh, and that is a good start to the over. This is the 17th over. Gautam Jain. Gets a single. Gives strike to Vibhu Manya, the captain of the team. That was a leg by. That's a good delivery by Jfsc. A quick single taken, and really well done by Vibhu here. He's off the mark on the first delivery he plays. That's a good delivery again. A single taken. That's a short delivery, and in the air. Will this be caught? And he's got him. Abhishek Singh getting a wicket. Caught and bowled on his own bowling. Good catch there by Abhishek. So a simple catch. And he's gone, Vibhu. And the 7th wicket is down. 16.4 overs, 114 for 7. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Abhishek takes his 2nd wicket. This is his last over of his spell. Abhishek to the new batsman, a quick single taken. Just 19 deliveries remaining and 3 wickets remaining. Oh, and he's got him. He has got him. This is not the way he would wanted to lose his wicket, but unfortunately he gets him out. Clean bowl. He's trying to make room for himself, and that was a quicker one. And Abhishek, as we mentioned, he's a very smart cricketer, and the 8th wicket down for the Lakers. Gautam Jain, who was playing well, gets out for a well-made 20 of 20 deliveries. Let's have a look at that. Oh, he would not have definitely wanted to get out like that. He was trying to play it towards the fine leg, but Abhishek just increased the pace in that delivery. That was a quicker one, hitting the stumps nicely, and the 8th wicket down. 115 on the board, and just 3 overs remaining. 17 overs have been bowled. Oh, and he's got him. So 9th wicket down. Right on the money this time. Let's have a look at that. Starting off so well. His new over. He's gone on first delivery. Jai Bharadwaj. This is first delivery. He gets a wicket. The very first delivery of his spell. It was a wonderful piece of keeping also by Tenzing Nyogi. Let's have a look at that. Oh, this is really good stuff. Big nick there. That's the last wicket. That's a good delivery, trying to take the quick single, and they will take it. Jai with his next delivery. Oh, and he almost got him there. Trying to take the single. Oh, and that's a wonderful ball again, trying to hit the shot towards the square of the wicket, but he almost got the edge once again. Gandhar Jain is the new batsman. Oh, and that's a good one. Well played towards the third man. Just a single. Oh, and he's got him. He's cleaned him up. And that's the end of this match. Wonderful piece of bowling there. Just have a look at that. The wicket. And Jay takes 2 wickets. I'll show you the replay once again. In his very first over, Jay has taken 2 wickets. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant stuff. And the match is over. And the IS Lakers have been bundled out for 117 in just 18 overs. And they won this match by 92 runs. The Podar Phantoms. And we thank all our viewers and the spectators for watching this match live on the Jfsc YouTube channel and also from the Fatima Cricket Ground. We'll be back with the Jfsc Darts Premier League 2022-23 once again with a new match tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourselves. Good night. And this is your commentator Shaleen Gupta signing off. Thanks a lot for your wonderful support. Take care of yourself. Good night.